Okay. All right. So I'm going to do an I-cord bind off, a partial one, so you guys can see how we're doing this. Marky and I are recording some video tutorials for our YouTube channel today. So I thought I would demonstrate one of these since it's one of the bind offs in my shawl. Why do I keep sticking my needle in there? Okay, so first, for the I-cord bind off, you're going to cast on 3 stitches. This way?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what we're going to do now, and I believe it's an 8-step process, if I remember correctly. So you're going to knit 2, slip 1 as if to knit, knit 1. Right, Marky?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask you did it. And then you slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to transfer the stitches back. And we're just going to repeat this process to the very end. So once again, you're going to knit 2, slip 1 as if to knit, knit 1, slide that slip stitch over your last knitted stitch. Transfer your stitches back. So as you can see, there's the start of our pretty little I-cord bind off. So I'm going to keep going, maybe, I don't know, 15 more stitches or so, and so you guys can see a little better what it actually looks like. So knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch, and then transfer everything back. And yes, I'm left-handed. I feel like I have to say it every time. Okay, so knit 2. You guys, this is such a simple one and it's such a pretty edge. Knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch, and then transfer the stitches back. And you just keep going, and it's just a clean, pretty edge. So knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, and then you slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch, transfer them back. It's actually pretty quick. See how pretty that is? I just think that's such a pretty clean edge. Let me get up close. See? So pretty. Love it. Do we have any questions up there?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to keep going a little more. Knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your knitted stitch, transfer all 3 back. It's got a nice rhythm to it. I like it. Marky, did yours feel like it went pretty fast?
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It's not much longer than a regular bind off.
No. Just what?
It looks way better.
A couple extra stitches. Okay, so knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch, transfer them back. So you just continue this until you get to the last 2 stitches, I believe. And the last 2 stitches, you'll do one more of this right here. So knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch. Then, you know, Marky, is that how you did it?
I think so.
The very end? And then I think you just keep going to the very end until you have 3 left, and then you knit 2 together and then slide that over your last stitch. That's how I do it.
People have different ways, but yeah.
It is a very neat finish, Dora. Look at that. It's super pretty. I like it. It's good for shawls, all kinds of stuff. So let me do a couple more here. And so I take back what I said about the end. You just keep going until you have 3 stitches left, and then you're gonna knit 2. You'll knit 2 together, and then you'll slide that over your last stitch, cut your yarn, and do what you normally do. So knit 2, slip as if to knit, knit 1, slide your slip stitch over your last knitted stitch, and transfer them back. It's super easy, you guys. Obviously, if you're right-handed, you're going to be traveling from this side to this side. I'm left-handed, so I just think that's super pretty, you guys. Look at that. So easy, super quick, and a very clean, really precise. I love. Mandy, isn't that cute? Jeannie. Not the direction, the technique.
Just keep repeating.
Yeah, just keep repeating. So if you don't look at my video and you just listen, you should come up with the same result. So Marky, here, let's just do this. Okay, so I wasn't even to turn the screen on my face. I'm gonna have Marky do it. Right-handed. How about that?
Oh, sorry.
Marky, you're ignoring Brittany.
I'm busy.
So, see, she had to let you know during a live Facebook feed. What a horrible friend, Brittany. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the camera and let Marky do this. I like you guys to have to watch me and then translate like I have to do all the time. Okay, so here comes an I-cord bind off. Right-handed.
See if I can even do this. 1,
Hi, Pat, Benita.
2.
So you start with casting on 3. And then, do you want to tell them what you're doing as you go?
I don't know if I can do both.
Okay, so she's going to knit 2 stitches. And then she's going to slip as if to knit.
Ooh. And that first one can be kind of weird. Just don't
Yeah.
slip as if to knit.
And then knit 1.
Right, okay.
And then she's going to slide the slip stitch over the last knitted stitch. And then transfer them all back.
Oh, I hate these needles. All right. And then repeat.
Yeah, and then you just repeat.
Knit 2.
And repeat and repeat.
Mine's always tight when I first start. I don't know why.
So you're slipping purlwise.
Yeah.
Okay, I slip as if to knit.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Let me...
Hi, Shelly and Susan and Jessica.
You slip purlwise? I mean, you slip knitwise?
Yeah,
That doesn't twist it?
I think you want that one too, with where it lays.
Okay.
In all the videos that I watched, it would slip as if to knit. Oh, I want to say that one was Michelle Hunter.
All right, let's try it. Knit. Sorry, people. Knit 2, slip knitwise.
Yep, like that, yeah.
Weird.
Okay, so
I've obviously been doing it wrong.
after she transfers these back, okay, so I'm going to say again what we're doing. See, it does something, and I like it, and I don't even know
It's
what
like it
is.
makes the knit stitch puffier.
Yeah, it gives it a good ridge on the front side for some reason. Okay, so you've cast it on 3 stitches, and then what she's doing,
Knit
here's
2.
the repeated process. Knit 2,
Slip knitwise. Knit 1. Pass slip stitch over. Transfer back.
Shelly, you should. Yeah,
Knit
Benita,
2.
it's a super easy bind off, and it's just so classy and clean.
Whoop. Sorry, not used to these needles. Oh, knitwise. Knit 1. Pass slip stitch over. There we go.
Okay, so that's the Isn't that pretty, you guys? Just so simple, but classic and beautiful to me. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now also, I went live because we have
the hair.
I know, we weren't ready for this. I got 4 swatches to do some video tutorials with. So one is going to be the I-cord bind off on our YouTube channel, and I thought, well, we're just going to do this in Yarnitube too, so we can show you guys. And then the other one, what else are we going to do? It was the I-cord, or the Pico.
Yes.
Pico. Do I have one ready where I can just start that? You guys want to see the Pico bind off? Jessica, it is so pretty. I mean, look, we only each went a little bit, but isn't that pretty? I did this on my Burke shawl, and I love it. And it's the portion that goes like closest to my neck. And it's just a nice little, it's like a braid, kind of like a cabled edge would be really good too. Is this one ready to go?
I think it just needs to be...
Oh, it's
curled.
ready. No, I have to start right now.
Oh, because you're backwards, yes.
I am backwards, but I was going to use this one for the YouTube thing. It's that one that I would have to pearl, huh?
Well, you can do it. Though I just had started the butterfly, but it doesn't matter.
Oh. We were going to do the butterfly too.
You might not think of it one day.
You guys probably don't want to watch me. Oh, so Marky did the swatches. I am left-handed, she's right-handed, and so last night I was like, no, I'll be able to knit your swatches because it's flat and knitted flat, and I can just pick it up and my right side will be your wrong side row, whatever. So then I picked one up this morning and started going on it, and my first row of the wrong side that I purled, all my stitches were twisted because knitting right-handed versus left-handed, your stitches slant the opposite direction. That didn't cross my mind. So I've got one swatch here that's got one row of twisted stitches, and I thought, well, that could just be a pattern of something. I kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to purl through these really fast, and then I'm going to show you the picot bind off. I had so much fun doing that last week. Super fun. Just like, I don't know. I like doing the little details because I think they're fun to do. It's something, you know, other than just knitting through a sweater and, you know, something boring. I like the fun bind offs. So I'm about to demonstrate. I think I'll just do the same ratio picot demonstration that I practiced with because I liked the look of that. So on one of the videos that I watched, they had mentioned when you do a picot bind off, it is good to bind off double the amount of stitches that you cast on for each picot. So I tried that out and I really liked the 3 and 6 ratio. So I did I used a cable cast on. I'm going to show you that here in a second. And with the cable cast on of 3, then I did a bind off of 6 in between those picots, and I liked the spacing, and I also liked the height of a 3-stitch picot. So okay, so let's do, Marky, do you want to hold the thing here, and I'll show. Now if I can remember how did I start it?
Hi, Joni.
Okay, so I started my picots with.
I don't know if I should not turn it. I forget.
Oh, did you turn it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So I started with knitting 2 together through the back loops, like that, and then I knitted 1, slid that stitch over, and then now is where you add 3 stitches. So a cable cast on, you go in between 2 stitches, wrap your yarn as if to knit a stitch like this, and then you add the stitch over there. So there's 1 I've added, and then you just keep going. 2 I've added. And be careful, don't pull too tight or you will not be able to get your needle in there, believe me. And then there's a 3rd. So now I'm going to bind off 6 because I added 3. So, oh geez, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I did a bind off of 6. You can see my first little picot there.
Sorry, guys.
Nice little point. So I'm gonna do a few more and then we'll let you go. Okay, so go in between your first 2 stitches, wrap your yarn as if you're knitting and bring that through, and then hook that on your needle. Now the next one, we're going to go in between those 2 stitches. So we've added 1. This will be our second one. Now we're going to add 1 more. And then now we're going to do a bind off of 6 again. That first one's always kind of tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 1 more and then we'll be good. Okay, so I'm adding with cable cast on again. There's 1, 2, 3, and then now we're going to bind off 6, and then I'm going to stop and show you guys real quick. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, and this is the last one, and then I'll show you our cute little points. Okay, look. How cute is that? So cute. Picoing. I think an I-cord would be cute on some socks, depending on the height of the socks. So there you have it. That's all we've got. I just want to do a couple of the bind-offs that we're going to put on YouTube here in a second. And I kind of wanted to do a dry run and see if I liked what I said. So let me know. Did you like what I said? Did you learn anything? Was it helpful? Informational? Educational? Funny? We've got Yarnitude people. Look! Oh my God! It's Brittany and Luella. They're trying to get in while we're on here. So anyway, that's all we got for now. We got to hop on YouTube now and do some fun little tutorials. So, all right, you guys, that's what we got here. We did some good stuff. I-cord bind off, super pretty. I'll post this to the group so you can go look at it. We did the Pico. I already showed you guys the loopy I-cord bubble bind off. So those are fun. Bind offs are super fun. So anyway, have a great day and I will talk to you guys later.